The head what?
Headlights.
The headlights slowly approaching you.
So I'm picking up my submachine gun from the thing, and I open fire. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna turn to the other guys, and I'm gonna be like, I think that's the parents. I think I have an idea. So I just go like this to you guys, and I start walking towards the car, and I hold my hand out, like, stop, and, like, waving, kind of stop.
Yeah, the car, it comes pretty close. It is a very heavy storm, but it does stop in front of you.
Okay, so I have my submachine gun, and, like, I kind of look like I have some body armor and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go up to the window, and I'm gonna roll it down, but, like, look like I have a sense of urgency about it.
Yeah, okay, they'll roll it down.
Yeah, just like, can you roll it down and stuff?
Yeah. You see about a 70-year-old man, and an old white-haired guy, like, comb over, just very kind of saggy skin. Hello?
Hi, sorry, you two can't be here. This is an active police scene.
We're looking for our son. We got a call from the FBI. We're here for Brandon McGill, our little boy.
I'm gonna kind of like sweat and look around and be like, oh shit, we did hear that you guys were on your way. Unfortunately, your son is not here. There's now an active shooter up in that ranger tower, and they pretended to be your son at first, but now they've gone crazy, and it's not your son. Like, sorry we couldn't get a hold of you, but the storm was knocking on all of our radio waves. It's not your son. There's just a shooter in here, and civilians can't be on the premises. We need you to leave.
Roll persuade check.
Can I assist a bit? I'm gonna hold my gun up. I'm gonna be pointing in the air. I'm like, get them out of here! Get them out of here! They're gonna die!
Haha! With advantage, I got 6.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
Yes, we're playing this game. He goes, where? Oh, active shooter. Oh, ha. Well, no, we can't. We're not spry enough for that nowadays. Well, we're gonna park down the road. I don't want to be around, but if someone finds our boy, we'll be here. It's too heavy rain and thunder for us, so we'll be just down the road if they find our boy.
Please go to the nearest town. Just please go to the nearest town. We'll give you a call.
I stick my head in the window. There are 3 dead. There are 3 dead. Do you want to be another?
Do you want to make it 5?
Roll an intimidation check, I think it is. Fine, yeah.
Yeah, I think persuade's a good one.
We'll go to the next town. Here's our, we got our cell phones. We have the,
Do you want to be another?
No, here's my, it's a...
Leave!
Hold on, it's a 480 number we used to
What?
live. And he writes it on a piece of paper and hands it to
Or
you.
the FBI, you don't think we have this? Get out of here.
Oh, that's so very concerning.
Here's our cell phone. They hand us their cell phones.
Oh, Mario. The car pulls away. They do reverse. They take a very long 3-point turn, but head back the way they came.
It's like that scene of like Austin Powers with them trying to turn around.
It's a very long.
Yeah,
it's like a 45-point turn.
Like sensing urgency. Okay, so they gave us their cell phone numbers, and they left for the nearest town.
They did.
Okay, I just turned to the other guys and just go, okay, so we're gonna have to deal with that later. But at least we bought ourselves some time.
That was some smart thinking.
Yeah, I figured it just kind of came to me because I was holding this big gun.
Yeah, love. Well, yeah, love. I mean, if we got more, we can kind of give them any Brandon, yeah? There's probably lots of them.
Yeah, I mean, we might not want to give them any Brandons, truth be told, if they give off this weird blood. So there's a chance that we might just keep rolling with there was an imposter who was pretending to be your son, and it turns out it wasn't. But well, now we have to.
Good, yeah, that's good.
But the thing we have to work with now is that the park rangers don't know that the parents showed up, so we can now lie to them as well. Maybe they don't love their son.
Well, my thoughts on the matter. If we return to perhaps what we had thought, I believe we may have gotten a bit off course. If we recollect what we know, these entities rely on the one who can produce the white blood for sustenance. I think it would be foolish for us to run in there like Galahad, guns blazing. Perhaps what we do is we take these 2 Brandons. If we return to home base with them, and we could come back with a veritable army and deal with these subterranean creatures. Worst case scenario, they starve to death since they seem to be reliant on the Brandon.
Yeah. I'm worried what they might do when we don't return them their Brandon. But we do have to sort of confront them in some capacity. But that might be the best. Well, we want the one Brandon to kind of help us lead there.
We could, if you believe that we would survive a heads-on altercation with them. However, I'm not quite convinced of our odds. There are 3 of us, and, well, whatever those small creatures were, there were quite a few bit more of them.
True, yeah. Well,
we were tasked to identify unnatural threats and remove them if possible. I believe that if we were able to convince our superiors of the magnitude of this situation, perhaps they could come in with a far larger force.
Yeah, I feel like we tried that already. We've kind of called him like 3 times, and every time it's your problem there, lads. So I feel like there's something that we have to do, and just running away and calling in a larger force isn't an option. We've already tried that. Yeah.
I do like the idea of getting the boys out of here, though.
Perhaps that would, what would you call it? Draw them out. I believe if we try to go in on their territory, we will be at a disadvantage. You have to believe that they must be, I don't know, observing our movements if they do not trust us. Perhaps that we could lure them into using the other Brandons as bait.
That's a good idea, too.
Is there perhaps a geographically advantageous position that we could take here? Something fortified or high ground?
Well, there's a devil's chair. It's a little bit higher. I mean, we got cover there.
It's like a mountainy area.
Perhaps that could be the best alternative.
Well, we got explosives.
Maybe we could set up a trap.
Yeah, because the Brandons mentioned that Brandon Alpha mentioned that they become translucent and invincible when they're like that. And I wonder if there's a way to figure out how they do that. Because we don't want to just blow up a bunch of stuff and it turns out it didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think that's a good question, yeah. So why don't we go talk to Brandon and ask him. What was it that Brandon did that made him not translucent when Brandon hurt him? Maybe it's when they're eating the white blood or something like that. Maybe it's activated.
Would not hurt. And how do we handle the damage control with the Ranger? We are to make this seem like it was something mundane.
Storm did it. Storm did it.
Yeah. Storm, we did investigate. We took the boy. He tell us where possibly he was kidnapped.
Yeah, if they think a large explosion they might hear, it's just an explosion hitting a bear.
I was more referring to the appearances of the Brandons, although I think that the cover that
that's what I was talking about too. Brandon's
we will say we're gonna take him into police custody. Say that it was all weird YouTube prank, and they're
exactly.
Yeah.
And I hate to bring it up. I would be remiss if I did not, though. That unfortunate hiker that met his end, could he be used as some kind of subterfuge?
Oh, like against us?
Or perhaps we could use him to explain away the situation in some way. I only bring it up.
We can figure out a way, probably.
Child trafficking, right there. Just that's a hidden point. That cave. Maybe that's like a transition point. He came out.
Indeed.
Looking to attack and attack Brandon over there, and we just saved the boy. We protected him.
So our first steps would be to...
And he set off a bunch of explosions in the cave, which is why a cave is now blown up in the Devil's Chair. Like, it was all on him.
Of course. So...
Gordon, thank God you killed an innocent man, and now we're gonna peg him as a terrorist.
I mean, our nephew was innocent there.
Welcome to Delta Green.
No one's innocent.
He jaywalked at one point in his life.
Yeah.
Next week on Scandal.
So first
There
step
was
is
one time he didn't tip his waitress.
it was
That's
19%. Perhaps we should, as our first steps, then to extricate the Brandon.
Let's get the Brandons
Brandon.
out of the tower before they start making the Rangers feel weird there.
Make our way to the Devil's Chair.
Maybe we
One
can.
Brandon doesn't know that there are other Brandons. So.
Okay, so here's what we could do. Let me contact HQ really quick to see if they can send like a buggy or something that we can like put one Brandon in just to take back to base. We'll put Brandon Beta in that one, and then we'll take Brandon Alpha with us to the Devil's Chair.
Yeah, you feel welcome to try, but last time you just told us to screw off. So.
Well, I didn't request transport for a victim back to Delta Green. In worst case, I mean, I guess I could drive him myself, which I don't know, but then I would be out of commission for 2 hours, so or however long it took us, because I don't even think we really realized how much time went by in that long-ass tunnel.
I think if those tall boys see us driving away, something bad's gonna happen.
That's true. Okay, well, let's bring both Brandons.
I think that guy that saw us when we were hiking, those got people with the weird stairs, I think they're looking through them.
Yeah, but having both Brandons with us is a weird ask. Because I wonder what's going to happen if they see each other.
Well, the one Brandon who appeared to have powers is aware of the presence of the other.
Yeah, the other one,
we could
though.
simply blindfold the one Brandon and, I don't know.
The old bird box Brandon.
Okay, well, let's go get the Brandons then, I guess.
Indeed.
You walk into the ranger station, and Tamika is there. She's talking to Brandon Beta, I guess, the second Brandon, who was on the ground floor.
Tamika, I believe the situation has come to a point, and we have been in contact with HQ. We're going to take both of the Brandons in for further questioning.
This is all part of, we believe, child sex trafficking.
Well, we don't want to say that too loud in front of the boy, you know.
Yeah, and they call all the boys Brandon.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So yeah.
So now you're addressing her again. Okay. What did
we've been instructed by our superiors to take the Brandons in for the questioning and for their safety.
Yeah, we've already alerted the parents, by the way, too, so no need to contact them.
Spencer, well, I would prefer to be in touch with you all about that these boys get home and safe. May I have your number? I will give you mine as well.
Oh yeah, Kenny over there, he'll take care of you. Nice. Push Kenny on her.
The burner number. Right.
Yeah, I can give you this number, and I give her a burner number, the burner number.
Right. She calls you with her iPhone 7, and
must be nice. Must be nice to have a iPhone 7.
Government.
Is it nice? How do you like it?
I mean, I don't have the 10 or anything.
Have you cracked it? Have you unlocked it yet, or is this...
No, I just use it for calls. I don't get a ton of reception around here,
yeah.
Especially when it's storming. But please do call me when the when the Brandons. I mean, twins.
No, they it's a sex trafficking. You know, they only call the boys Brandons. All the girls are Janes. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go get the first Brandon upstairs.
Yes, and perhaps we, while you do that, we'll take this Brandon Beta out to the vehicle.
Beta?
Yeah. Oh, the second Brandon.
Perhaps different names. I mean, like really rehumanize them after just being called Brandon.
Yeah, but not right now. I'll escort you upstairs, boys. You let me know when you're ready, and I'll escort the next one back out. Yeah.
Of course.
All right, you
come here, Toby.
Toby, you look like a Toby.
No, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. You don't want to scare him, all right?
Yeah.
Brandon's been like, it'll be quite a shock.
You guys head upstairs, Gordon and Tamika, and you guys are left with Toby Brandon.
Brandon.
But my
name's gonna get way more
my name's Brandon.
We understand, Brandon. Yeah, we were just gonna take you someplace safe.
Okay. Am I gonna see my parents?
In due time.
Okay. He offers you his hand and allows himself to be escorted.
Oh, look, he trusts us.
And I can't remember. Mistake. Can we get to the Devil's Chair via vehicle, or is that on foot?
On foot.
You can get there on foot. Yeah, you could try to commandeer one of the four-wheelers, but like not on. You won't be able to take your car.
Oh, actually,
Can Can you
Yeah.
hack it?
I was about to ask them for one, but that would be super weird because we just told them
Right.
we're taking them back to HQ.
We should probably take them in the vehicle and like go park someplace else if that's what we're
No. We say it's part of the investigation. We need to go back up there and make sure all the kids are out, so if we could use a
with the
four-wheeler.
kids. No,
Well, they don't know that we're taking. They
With
wouldn't know
our
that we
two
take
sons.
the kids with them.
Yeah.
With our two sons.
Let's just drive like a ways away.
Trafficking ring.
Yeah. Oh, you hit the nail on the head. If they see us, they'll probably come after us if they see us get in the car. Well, we'll find out.
All right, what are you guys gonna do?
Yeah,
Take Brandon Beta.
we can have somebody drive the car a little bit away just so it's not within eye shot of the
Yeah,
the
we could
Ranger
even do
tower to
Yeah, we could do that.
finish the Ranger illusion. And then
Right.
Yeah, and then and then we'll just hike the rest of the way with the Brandon.
And then,
Precisely,
then sneak
Go
back
park
past
someplace.
sneak
Or
through the
something.
woods past the Ranger Tower.
So
I
first
don't think
step,
we have to
get
go
Brandon-
back through the Ranger tower
Get
to
Brandon
get there.
Beta into the car, right? To
Yeah, he
complete this
follows
illusion.
you. He trusts us to you.
And,
Yeah.
and put a and like, do we blindfold him because he didn't know about the other one?
Let's risk it. Maybe. No, we'll blindfold him. We'll blindfold him when he gets in the car.
He gets in the car.
Okay.
Now, Brandon, this might seem a little strange, and I apologize for everything that you've been through, but we're going to take you someplace safe, but for your own safety, you cannot see where we are taking you. So, if it is okay, I would like to put a
Super
small
secret
blindfold
spy
on
stuff. You know, Brandon. You've seen those old shows, right?
VHS tapes,
Yeah.
Betamax.
Where are we? Is like a surprise?
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course.
like a surprise.
Like a pinata surprise?
Better.
Better than candy?
Have
Okay,
you ever
we'll
heard
be
of an
finding out.
Xbox, kid?
No.
Oh my god,
haven't.
you're in for a treat. But you gotta put the blindfold on or else you can't play the Xbox, okay?
Okay, all right. I'll this letter Xbox. I'm excited. And he blindfolds himself.
Hell yeah.
Sure, it's-
Hell yeah.
Sure,
bro.
I'll wave my hand.
exclusives.
Yeah, he doesn't respond.
All right, and then on the super secret radio, then up to our ally Gordon. We are ready for the other package.
All right, you are upstairs with Tomika and Brandon Alpha.
all right, Brandon. Let's go. Let's go and start walking out. Yeah.
Where
As
are we
we-
going? Where are we going, Mr. Gordon?
We're going out to the car. Everything's gonna be okay. Let's look at him like an eyes to Tamika, like just
Roll
follow
persuasion.
me.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. He does already trust you.
So 51 out of 60.
All right, let's go. And he grabs your hand.
Trust me, Brandon, that was terrible.
That was you.
Yeah.
It was me. I know
It
it
was
was
all you.
terrible.
It was all you.
I felt good about it.
I didn't.
I didn't
All right,
feel
and
good about it.
you walk
All right.
downstairs with the second Brandon.
All right, no wait, hold on. I didn't get to the car yet.
Okay. Oh, you just said you're
All
downstairs.
right, yeah. Is Tamika staying in, or is she following us
Yeah,
up?
she didn't follow you out. No.
All right. I hear Brandon. Here's the thing. Did you know that the other Brandons don't really know about you?
No, I didn't pay attention. No.
Yeah, they're not quite aware. We're afraid of. Well, what would the repercussions be if you suddenly found out there were multiple of you? Well, you've actually lived through that, haven't you?
I have. It was terrifying. I think I lashed out a little bit, like you saw before.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of afraid. One of your copies is in the car, mate. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with them?
I don't know. But we need to get him out of here, and I need you to not worry about it. I need you to trust me. All right.
I do, Mr. Gordon. I mean, I do trust you.
So what we're gonna do is I need you to answer to a different name for me.
Okay.
And when we talk to you in the car and other brands, I just need you to shake your head yes or no. Because if he hears your voice, I'm afraid something might happen there.
What do you? What's my new name?
What do you want your new name to be? You want a code name?
That sounds really. Yeah, that sounds cool. I like
Yeah,
Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas is. That's fine. Yeah, but it's not like a code name. Code name's like mine's Gordon Minuteman Spanks. I walk in, only takes 1 minute for me to take care of something. Yeah, so Minuteman. That's like the code name. You want a cool code name like that? Like
Marshmallow.
yeah.
Let's
like
go with
that.
Lucas.
Springy. How he's bouncing back like that, yeah? Marshmallow? You ready, Schmel?
And always
Filled with a thick, white, viscous substance that you can eat.
Oh,
We brought it around.
damn it.
I'll relay the code name and and why we're using it.
Marshmallow is left
Yeah.
the building.
Are we really?
All right, Schmello, you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
All right. How about you ride? You want to ride shotgun, buddy? You want to be in front?
Love that.
Great. And I'll let him ride in the shotgun.
All right, you guys all. What is the sitting situation of this SUV?
Am I driving again? I assumed I was driving again.
So, yeah.
I'll be in the. Of course, that would leave Mr. Spanks and myself in the back with other Brandon sitting between us.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull back. I'm gonna turn the car around, so like 3-point turn, and drive down the road for a little bit.
For a little bit. How far is a little bit?
Far enough that I can't see the Ranger Tower anymore.
Okay. As you continue to drive through the storm, I'm gonna need you to roll a drive check.
All right. I did not succeed. I got a 58 out of 40.
So as you're driving through the storm, your headlights light something up. In front of you, just kind of standing, you see a failed Brandon, a moonchild, just in the middle of the road, and you feel like you're about to hit him. You do not push this roll.
Yeah, I didn't push the roll. I'm not pushing the roll.
Yeah, you're gonna
Run him over. You
You
just killed a child.
They're not children. You got to stop thinking of them.
Fail, Brandon.
You gotta stop
Guys,
humanizing
rolling
them like
damage
that.
right now.
Roll a sanity check.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. Hey, that I did pass. I got a 21 out of 57.
Okay, you only take 1 point of sanity damage.
That makes sense.
And you hear the car just kind of obviously bumps up, and it's now a little bit slick on this road, and there's just meaty chunks of flesh underneath it. throwing you off a little bit.
Oh no! Hey Brandon, Brandon and Marshmallow. Have I ever told you guys about the circle of life?
No, sir. What's it like?
Oh well, it's some things, you know. I awkwardly
So
try
do
to
the
explain.
failed Brandons look like Brandon at all? Like, or are they all misshapen and stuff?
They're like he would have to be looking very carefully to notice.
Okay.
Because it was pointed out to you, you guys kind of realize it. But they're like I said, they have pale skin, milky eyes. They smell like chloroform and like cinnamon. I think.
Cinnamon.
Okay.
It's like a. Oh, it's a chupacabra. I'll say from the back.
Yeah, don't mind that, mates.
It was just a big rock.
And you
Big
keep
tip
driving.
rock.
You're a little bit, you lost control of the vehicle a little bit, and you're going a little bit slower, and you hear, boom, on the side of the car.
Oh shit.
And Ezekiel, what you see climbing up is a Brandon on one of the windows, a failed moonchild.
It's on one of the windows.
Yeah.
I roll the window down.
Okay.
What?
Trying to just scrape it off on the side of the car.
Oh, I mean, it's right by Ezekiel.
Yep. Ezekiel, he tries to roll down the window, and then one of the hands hops in.
Oh, not what I was expecting. I thought it was just gonna pump it
As I
off.
pump the shotgun, I'll say, "Damn shame." I'm gonna put the shotgun to its face.
Oh jeez.
Roll an attack with advantage.
1.
Okay,
do whatever.
You kind of go to the kid next to you and just boom, you hit the moonchild in the face with a shotgun, and then once your arm is fully extended out, you just blow his head off.
Excellent. Oh my god.
And you hear Kenny on the front of the car. You hear boom, another, boom, and another. 2 moon children slowly making their way in the front of your car.
I turned on the windshield wipers to extra max.
And you make another drive check.
While they're climbing up, I turn on the the windshield wiper fluid you can spray. I spray that on them too.
Good.
I got a 22 out of 40, so I passed that one.
Good. The car is still swerving back and forth. The windshield wiper fluid did not deter these moon children. Let's see what you're gonna do, Gordon. It's your turn.
Oh yeah. Just lean over, just kind of nudge, Brandon Alpha, and I say, "Hey,
Marshmallow.
Hey, Marshmallow, you mind cleaning off the hood of the car?"
He looks confused and
Yeah. Push him off.
He roll a persuasion check.
35
It's
anyway.
not really about
Out of
that.
60.
He goes, and nothing happens.
Which gives me the
You
idea.
can't-
Oh wait,
you
I
can't
got an
do the mental
idea.
thing.
I'm just gonna stop the car real hard.
Okay, roll another drive. Oh, roll another drive check.
Yep. For some odd reason, I thought you were talking to me. It's a 90.
You try to stop the car very fast, and it spins out.
Hydroplane.
The car now is flying off of the road.
Ah, shit.
Do they fly off?
yeah, the moon
Does it get
children
one more
have flown
chance?
off,
Yeah.
Not how I wanted it to work.
but you're now off the road, and the car just, boom, the back end hits a tree. And the car is smoking a little bit.
And we gun it. Like, keep moving.
I'll try and gun it.
Get us back on the road.
Rolling a drive check.
Yeah. 68. Not doing super hot. I'm panicking.
Did you pass? You failed?
No, I failed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't start at all.
Shit. Looks like we're gonna have to defend the car.